Okay, so this is our final video. This is our Weight Watchers Low Point Dinner, and I will put the link of the other collaborators in the description box. This is hosted by Ingrid at Mommy and Mia Homeschool, and also Lindsay at Bites of Memory, so they will also have their links as well, so you can check out what they are making. I am going to be making a stuffed chicken breast and baked potato and green beans. So mine whole meal is going to come to 13 points. That's a little bit high, but there are some things that you can leave out or adjust. But because I didn't eat breakfast and I had like a pretty low lunch, I'm going to use some of my points on like actual butter, not just spray butter. So when I get to that, I'll explain. So first what I want to do is I want to get my grease going, and I just started that over here in a skillet. It is just on a medium, and what I'm using is bacon grease, and bacon grease for me is 2 points for 1 teaspoon. So now we're making 3 chicken breasts, so I'm still gonna probably count it as 2 points, but so that is what I have going. You could use any kind of oil, no oil, whatever you want to do. And then I am doing, like I said, baked potatoes, so I want to get those going because they take a while. What I did was just cleaned off some russet potatoes. My potatoes are 3 points. These are the Target brand. I poked little holes in them and then put a slit at the top, and then I just have a wet paper towel here. Normally, if I would have thought about what I was making ahead of time, I would have thrown these in a crock pot and put them in foil and let them cook all day, but I just figured out what I was going to do right now, so this is the quick way to do my potatoes. Yes?
Let's add a watch with this.
Okay. So all you do is you just lightly wrap them up, and this one kind of broke, but that's okay. And then you're just gonna microwave them. I usually microwave them for about 3 minutes each side, and then I kind of flip them around just so you know, you can tell if they're soft. I'm gonna go ahead and start that. And you can put them on a plate, but I don't. Okay. So everything else I pretty much have prepared, started preparing. So what I did here is on my chicken mat, I already beat them. I put just a plastic baggie on top, and I just hit it with the smooth side to flatten it. And then, so chicken is 0 points as long as it is boneless, skinless, which this is. This again is just the frozen Target brand chicken. It's just cheaper to buy it that way and easier. So I have that flattened out, and then I am going to do the Laughing Cow creamy Swiss garlic and herb cheese as my stuffed cheese. One little triangle is only 1 point. I love this stuff. I also use this on my morning bagel, and I will show you the recipe for my bagels as well. Not today, but in another video, so keep watching. So what I'm gonna do, and it's 1 point per triangle, so I'm gonna put 1 inside each chicken. I don't know why I closed that. Okay, so again, I'm doing 3 chicken breasts. There's 3 of us eating. And that one broke, that's okay. And I don't even squish it on there, I just leave it whole. Okay. And one of my chicken breasts kind of broke apart as well, but that's okay. I'm just gonna flop it on top. Okay, so that is out of the way. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do next is kind of just fold my chicken over like so, and then we're going to bread it. And that one is stuffed. Okay, and you can put toothpicks in there if you want, or like bamboo skewer. I'm just gonna let it that way because I'll flip it over on, it'll be fine. Okay. So what I have here, I have 2 eggs. Might need to add a third, but I think that will be okay. And then in this little container here, I have already portioned out for one of the chickens. I have breadcrumbs seasoned. This is, I don't even remember where I got this from. I think Aldi. So 3 points for 1/4 of a cup. And then I put in a little Romano Pecorino, and I did a tablespoon of that. Let's see, my cheese is 2 points for 2 tablespoons. So I only put 1 tablespoon in here because I'll want to sprinkle some more on top when I flip it over to bake. So what we're gonna do is you're just gonna take your chicken breast and you're just gonna kind of hold it together in the chicken. Okay, and then you're just going to kind of bread your chicken. Get the sides and everything real good too. And all this breading won't be used for just this one chicken breast. So really you could kind of divide your points, but I'm just gonna count it that way. So that's all you do. And I am putting mine on a pottery, or what do you call it, a stone. Okay, so we're just gonna move to the next one. And then for the third one, I am probably going to need to add some more, but we'll see how much this covers. You just kind of bread all, make sure, you know, it's all covered. And like this one, it's kind of open because it's 2 pieces technically. So I kind of want to sprinkle all of that, get all that yummy goodness. Okay, so I'll put that one in there. Let me wash my hands real fast so I can add more breadcrumbs. Okay, so like I said, we're adding 1/4 of a cup. And again, I'm not even going to be using that much because I'm separating it between the 2. And 1 tablespoon of my cheese. As you can see, like that, just mix it around. That's what I'm using for the breading. Can't use that spoon anymore. Okay. 1 more. Here we go. And then I'll have to wash my hands one more time before I can season the rest. Okay. So again, I have the higher points just because of how I'm counting it, but you could technically divide it all out since you're not using it all. That is my stone and my chicken. Let me wash my hands one more time. I'm gonna flip my potatoes over as well and turn that down. The oil's starting to get hot. Buddy. Hold on, buddy. Okay. All right. So get all of that out of the way. And then I am going to sprinkle on top just a little bit of garlic powder, some garlic salt, okay, and then that other tablespoon of cheese. So again, I'm not really using a full tablespoon, so you don't really need to count that, but we're going to anyways. So that is it for the chicken. So I'm gonna put this in a 400-degree oven, which that, I'm just gonna toast it for a little bit while I kind of clean this up, and then I'm gonna bring it back out, pan fry it for a bit, and then I'll put it back in the oven to crisp up again some more. I'm also, why my hands are clean for right now, I'm gonna do some spray butter. Spray butter does not count. So I'm gonna use that on the green beans so I don't waste any more butter. I want that good butter for my baked potato. So I'm doing some sea salt and some pepper. And the green beans are free as well, so this whole side dish is 0 points. All right. And then, like I said, on my potato, so my potato is 3 points. The butter I'm using, I'll show you, is Land O'Lakes light butter with canola oil. So this is gonna cost me 2 points for 1 tablespoon, but I really like it for anything. So I'm gonna use that instead of the spray butter, which you could have knocked down to 0 points, depending if you didn't have a lot of points left. So now we're just going to fry up the chicken on both sides, and then I will show you when that gets done a little bit closer what it looks like. Okay, so they are pan seared on each side and on the sides, and then I'm gonna throw this in that 400-degree oven again. And I'll probably keep it in there for about 20-30 minutes since it did fry some on the pan, and then we will bring that out and I'll show you how everything's put together. Okay, they are finished. That one kind of popped open a bit, but that's okay. So they are stuffed chicken, some baked potatoes, and some green beans. I am going to be using some crispy onions and butter on mine, and this is only 1 point for 1.5 tablespoons. So just a little crunch, but that is our Weight Watcher dinner. Let me know if you guys try this and if you liked it, and also don't forget you can change out the butter and the oil and different things like that to make this a lower meal for yourself. But this fit in with mine, so that's why I'm just kind of adding it. I still have 3 points left for the day, so I was allowing myself the extras. So hope you enjoyed it, and definitely go check out the other channels. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button if you liked this recipe, and go ahead and hit that bell button so that you can see other videos as they come about. Have a great day.